What is up, everybody? It is CJ Plays here, and I'm back with another Sims 3 speed build. Today, we're going to be building a toddler challenge house. Now, originally I was going to say this was the 7 toddler challenge house for The Sims 3. However, it's possible to have more than 7 toddlers in The Sims 3. So in The Sims 3, if you have pets installed, you're able to actually have up to 10 Sims in your house. So you could potentially have 9 toddlers and 1 caretaker, which is really interesting. Like, I feel like it would be a lot in The Sims 3. But anyway, so that's basically what this house is. I got inspired by this because I am doing it on my channel, but I'm doing the 7 toddler challenge in The Sims 4. And if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'll leave a playlist down below. I'm very excited about that because I've been doing this challenge since about December, and I've just got 2 of my toddlers to age up, and I'm really happy about it. So I have like 5 more to go, and yeah. So basically my rules for that challenge is you have to like have 7 toddlers, 1 caretaker. The caretaker can't have a job, and you have to raise every single toddler's skill up. Like, you have to max all their skills out before they age up, and if they get taken away, then you lose. So yeah, so there's like 2 ways to lose. Either they get taken away or they just age up before they learn all of their skills. So anyway, it's pretty fun, and I'm playing like on normal lifespan. So yeah, it's fun and hectic. I really like it. You should check it out. Basically, that's what I decided to do in The Sims 3. Now in The Sims 3 is a little bit different from The Sims 4. So you have a lot more like factors that come into play. Because in The Sims 3, toddlers don't walk automatically. You have to teach them how to walk and teach them how to talk and all that. So it's a lot. Now, luckily for me, I have some of the store content. There's like a playpen that teaches toddlers how to talk, and there's like a walker, like a little baby toddler walker, and that teaches them how to walk. Now, if you don't have it, you have to do it manually, and that takes a really long time. Luckily, I have the store content, which it takes like no time. Like, they can max it out like really easy. So I decided to put a lot of those. I think I put 2 in this build because, as you can see, I'm really indecisive, and the hardest part of this build was just trying to figure out what to do, where to place things, how I wanted things to look. For example, the backyard is, like you see, it's just like an open backyard. I did go back and I actually fenced it in, because when I was planning this, right, so like after I built it, I kind of wanted to play test it, but I wanted to play test it with 7 toddlers, and I kind of wanted to attempt the challenge like in my own personal gameplay to see if it could be done, and it can. And I want to possibly do this on Twitch. Like, I want to stream myself trying to attempt this in Twitch. Yeah, so if you want to follow me on Twitch and check it out, be sure to do that. And I don't know what day or when I will do it, but if you want to be notified, just follow me on Twitch. But yeah, as I was playtesting this, I figured out that a lot of the toddlers would try to go out on the back deck, and they would just like play with toys and stuff. And I'm like, this is a problem. Because to me, y'all are trying to escape, and I need everyone to be where I can see them. So I actually decided to fence in the backyard, which kind of worked in my favor because I was actually able to put like the playpens and a lot more like kid toddler stuff, and it kind of made a lot more sense in terms of like realism. You know, like if you have toddlers everywhere, you kind of want to keep them close by. I did also, you probably saw it, I kind of like fenced, like closed off the wraparound porch. I actually got rid of that, so now the porch is actually wraparound, so your Sims can actually just, you know, go around the other way. But yeah, I played this on my own personal like time, and it was really hectic. The caretaker was just not having a good day, and I suggest anyone to do it. Like, if you want something to do in The Sims, try that. But anyway, so moving on to the floor plan. Now, I didn't really know what I wanted to do for the floor plan. Like always, I never really know what I wanted to do, so I kind of just was experimenting. I did kind of messed up the kitchen a little bit because I ended up using this really big arch, and it looks really nice, but I figured out that I needed a kitchen, and that was like the only room in the house that could, like, that in my mind would make sense as being the kitchen, because this front area is more like a little office space. So I ended up getting rid of the big arch for like the smaller one that you saw that leads to the living room, and that way you now have a functional kitchen. But yeah, I kind of wanted this build to be really bright and colorful because, you know, it's like babies, toddlers, kids, and all that. So I kind of wanted it to be colorful. This house is more function than fashion, I would say. The living room is like really big, but I only have like 1 couch and 1 rocking chair, and the rocking chair is literally just for toddlers, and the couch is just so your caretaker Sim can have somewhere to sit down. I also put a TV in this room, but I found out by playtesting that Sims will literally just stand in front of it instead of like sitting on the couch to watch. So, you know, I kind of really only put TV for toddlers to watch anyway. But you know, you could change it if you wanted to. Yeah, and as you can see, I also did change the wallpaper. It is yellow for a little while, but I think I ended up changing it to like a more mint green because it made a lot more sense in my mind. I kind of wanted this house to be really, really bright because The Sims 3 can kind of be kind of dark sometimes in terms of lighting. So I kind of wanted something to look really, really bright and nice. I also put another playpen. And I think I put another walker, like a little toddler walker in the corner. Yeah, and I put like a activity table. So overall, I feel like this is probably like the room you would probably have like the most toddlers in anyway, since it's like the central part of the house. So yeah. Next, we have the bathroom. Now, the bathroom is really, really small and really, really cramped. There is a shower that I ended up using that I think was, I don't know what pack that shower came from, but it was really nice. But I had to go against using it because for whatever reason, this sim that I was playing with couldn't access the shower. And I don't know why that is. Like, I don't know. So I had to like switch out the shower for one of the ones that were in the base game. I think like the curved one. So yeah. Next, in this little room, before I forget, this little room actually came late in the build. I kind of wanted to put something else on the other side of the house to make the house look a little bit more interesting. And it ended up becoming like a little spare toddler room, which really came in handy because as I was like building rooms and stuff, I kind of realized that I didn't have enough space for all the toddlers. Like I kind of needed like one more bed, and I was like, ugh. So that room came in handy. I feel like that's a really convenient room to have anyway. But yeah, working backwards, this is the little office area. I decided to just keep this part of the house a little bit more open. I'd imagine that like the caretaker sim just needs like a little getaway. You know, they have like the little computer, a bookcase, there's a couch and a rug, so they just need somewhere to relax and to just, you know, unwind. I don't know. Yeah, that's a really nice couch. I didn't realize that couch came with seasons, but yeah, I use that couch a lot and I really like it. Yeah, and so this is just me adding more like toddler stuff. I use quite a bit of store content, so I do apologize for that, but there's just so much good store content that I just wanted to use. So even if you don't have everything, of course it'll be just substituted for something in the base game, but I don't know, it's just I have a lot of it and I kind of wanted to use it and it looks really nice. So yeah, this is just me trying to figure out what the heck I wanted to do with the bathroom. All my bathrooms are cramped lately, like I don't know why that is. It's just really cramped. There's also a mirror that I put up. Yeah, that mirror, I ended up swapping it to the other side of the wall because I had to move the shower around a bit. Yeah, so this is like the kitchen. I needed a functional kitchen. And I did kind of like the layout at first before I like removed the arch, but I don't know. I kind of like, you know, I would rather move the arch and have more space, you know. But anyway, upstairs is pretty basic design. I kind of wanted both rooms upstairs to be a little bit identical because those are the rooms that would house the toddlers. And I ended up closing them off, like closing off the little section with the window, just so it looked better from like the street view and for taking screenshots. But yeah, upstairs I just put like at first I put 2 toddler cribs upstairs in both rooms. And then I realized I was like, wait, I'm missing a crib. So I was like, okay, I have to remove one of the dressers because I put like 2 identical dressers in the room. So I did take one out I think the girls' room. I took one out. Yeah, the rooms are pretty much stereotypical girl, boy, blue, pink, purple. So you could definitely go and change it if you needed it to be something else. I also put some potties upstairs. Fun fact. So I'm gonna give you a little tip. Sometimes in The Sims 3, toddlers like to sit at the edge of the staircase for some reason. I don't really know why that is. They just sit there, and it kind of makes potty training a little bit harder. So what I done to get around it was just put some potties downstairs or like in the backyard. That way, if you have like toddlers outside, you can have them working on that and like having like other toddlers do other things. So, you know, it makes a little bit more sense. But this room is the caretaker room. I didn't really like have a set sim in mind. I kind of just wanted to use something that was kind of like, you know, just neutral. So I decided to basically design the whole bedroom around that one bed. So you see like a lot of blue and browns. I think I ended up putting a white carpet in that room, yeah. And I ended up putting some sunlit type curtains up in that room as well. I also put those curtains like around the house. I just love those curtains. Like those are just really, really nice curtains in my opinion. And I also ended up removing the couch in the hallway upstairs to put the baby swings because those are just so nice. And you can actually put babies and toddlers in those swings, and they're just really nice, especially if you just want to have a toddler just chill for a second while you go do something. Yeah, it's really nice, and it also raises their needs up, so I would recommend. But anyway, that is all I have for this video. If you want this build, I will leave the download link below. Some things have changed because I did go back and playtest this house, and I did change some things around. But if you want to see how things look in the final version, definitely go ahead and just stick around for screenshots, because I have screenshots, and that way you can get like a better picture of, you know, what things will actually look like in the finished version. But yeah, that's all I have for this one. I hope you have a good day, and thanks for watching. Bye.